Hi, Virgos. Thank you so much for joining me for your June 2018 horoscope predictions. Last month, I feel that what you were doing is forward motion, perfect timing was last month. Um, how many of you have done that? Forward motion and perfect timing. Sometimes it's hard for us to do this. Maybe we're afraid of going forward. And we think, well, perfect timing is when, whenever someone, the universe, the great beyond decides to bless me with something. That's not the case. So we need to put the first foot forward, and the first step is the way to start moving. So let's see what's going on with you, Virgos, in the month of June. Forward motion and perfect timing. Now let's see what's going on. Okay, the first card I drew is the Ace of Pentacles. Always good. Always, always, always good. So the Ace of Pentacles, your forward motion and perfect timing, you're being offered. You're being offered what it is that you want. You have um, cash. You are looking at maybe a proposal. So if we're talking about love, rings, uh, anything that we're talking about here that we put forward and we move. So that's what I get. That's the theme of your reading, which is a good theme. Okay, so the rest of the things that we're talking about are what is it that you have been doing to get this way. So I feel that what you've been doing is you have it, it's almost like you cast everything aside. So you cast everything aside and you say, you're either saying whatever, or you're going, you know what, I'm just waiting for the universe and I trust the universe and this is what's going to be happening. Because when you do that, then that's when you know that there's nothing around you that is keeping you from losing anything that you've been kind of dreaming of. I feel a lot of you have been really putting you you've been saying, okay, I'm ready to go, let's get on with it. You have been looking at the the prospects. Okay, so there's prospects here. I also feel that, remember when I said there might be proposals, something being offered to you. That could be proposals of love. You could be having a loved one returning to you. It definitely can be proposals of business or offers, of a job, or um, you know, uh, offers of your a home coming through for you. However you want to look at it, because I feel that there is things here that are saying, okay, I need to weigh, I need to look at the pros, and I need to look at the cons, and that's important. You're looking at the pros and the cons of all the situations. Before you sign on the dotted line, you look at those pros and you look at those cons, or before you say yes or you say no. Because everything that you have done up until now, I feel that you're waiting. You're waiting for the fruits of your labor to shine. So anytime that you look at this and you go, hey, I'm ready for it. Now I planted all the seeds, I've cultivated, I've really, really worked on this. And you sit back again and you say, okay, either whatever, or I'm just going to put one foot forward and say, yes, this is going to be happening. Because I see a lot of you that you're looking at the world differently. This is a good thing, okay? Not so many disappointments in your life. So whatever's coming up is not as disappointing as before, because I feel there's been a lot of stagnation around you, and that's not good. Okay, so again, you want everything to be fair, you want everything to work out the way that you've been working, because I feel like you've been working very hard, but you've been sitting around and going, "Ugh, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know what's coming out of this. I don't know." But I feel that this is your month, that all the struggles that you've been going through, all the uh, challenges, the trials that you've been going through, I feel this is the month. Now, a lot of Libras, if you're watching this, tell your Libra friends, because this is very important that you know you're going to have success out of nowhere. That's what I'm looking at here. Success out of nowhere. From all your trials, all your tribulations, all the things that you've been working on, there's hope. And when I get there's hope, it's like you're holding all your ideas, all the things that you've wanted to do, everything that you've worked for up until this time. And a lot of you have probably just given up. It's like, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. It's just, something that's never going to happen. A lot of you may have given up, but you know what? When you give up, that's when things start happening, because you aren't resisting, or you aren't putting up walls, and the universe can let all the energy and everything that they have to do flow. So it really makes a difference for that flow. So if you've given up, it's because you feel these things happening now, it's because there's flow. And flow is saying, I don't have to, grab the tiger by the tail. I don't have to, do all these terrible things to work more and more, because all I have to do is just say, you know what? I don't care. I'm just giving up. The best thing that you could say to the universe this month is, I give up and I give it to you. There's a big, big difference. So you aren't saying to the universe that it's not going to work. You're saying, I'm giving it to you. And that's all that they've wanted you to do for all this time. And I'm going to draw one more card to sum up your reading. And that card is guidance. Okay? You give up, and what you're doing is you're getting guidance from your angels, from your guides, from whoever, but it's unseen guidance. So that's why when you say, okay, I give up, then they could come through and they could get their job done. So this is going to be a great month for you, and thanks for listening.